mute everything. All right. Cool. So, coming in from last time, you guys have had your second session at the council. Afterward, you were sent out back into the wilderness to look for Varm the White. The rumor being that he had been spotted at a place called Borskir Bridge. You went to the tent city by that bridge near Serpent Hills. So you guys are over here on the map right now. Just a little bit southeast of Waterdeep, where all the councils have been happening. On the way there, or I guess I should say, before you guys went, during the council, you have furthered reputations with several people. The dwarves are a lot more on your side. The elves are still being kind of confrontational, but you did some work on them. As well as a few other factions. We have, of course, our new party members who have been contracted by various factions within the council. Odomai, Tyrus Rex, and Terra. Darval and Sethra holding it down from the original party. And with that, with all your successes there, you went over to the Serpent Hills. You asked around, found your ways to a nearby tavern in the settlement itself, where you talked with Bolo. This is the proprietor, a halfling. There was some talk that there was a dwarf here earlier who you guys think might be Verum. He stabbed a serpent folk. And when you saw someone you thought was a serpent folk spying on you guys, you followed him out into the night. Turned out to be a Barbazoo, aka a bearded devil. Seems like they might be guarding the dwarf. And all of the serpent folk are certainly enemies of both the Varm the White and at first you guys, but after you stopped a lizard folk ambush who they were searching for food to bring to their Yuan Ti masters. I'm saying serpent folk, but Yuan Ti. In this version. You guys were able to cut a deal with the Yuan Ti, and they instructed you on how to get toward the tomb of Diderius. Seems like this is where you want to be, where the person you're chasing went, and if some of the rumors you found out about are to be true, he's looking for some sort of like divinatory aid or like a scrying pool out in this like crashed city. Used to be a flying city that had very intense arcana. So with that in mind, I'm gonna bring us over to a new map. Where is his tomb? Paladin, I see you approaching on the other side, and you're actually not supposed to be here, so believe it or not. Oh, he stepped away. What a good cat. Alright. Any questions as we switch over to the tomb of Diderius? Perfection. Alright. Let's go ahead, and if you guys want to drop your tokens over on this part of the map. Just over this way.
Around there?
Yep.
Big tomb.
Oh, yeah. Everyone has dark vision these days.
I'll see my horse. Give me a sec.
Tomb is pretty large, so you could actually ride a horse in it.
Sweet.
Alright. You guys start making your way toward the tomb of Diderius. I'm going to drop Sethra on there as well. You guys think there's some sort of magic pool hidden within, and the town itself that you're headed toward used to rest between two giant bluffs, but only a few ruined structures remain. Just so you guys know, unless otherwise noted, most of the things in here are going to be 10-foot high ceilings. No light, unless otherwise specialized, but you guys do have dark vision, so it shouldn't be that much of a problem. But as you guys approach this like ruined set of outbuildings, Give me a perception check. I'm actually going to remove some of the lighting blocks on these statues so you can see them more clearly. All right. 19, 17, 18, 17. All right. You guys find yourselves in this strange entrance plaza. The entrance to Diderius' tomb stands in what was once a large paved plaza. The remains of a fountain are now little more than a stone circle set around a crumbling hole in the ground, leading to a well deep below. Two stone statues over this way stand in the courtyard, rising about 20 feet high. Behind them, a 40-foot high edifice is carved into the cliffs. Ugh, tongue broke down there. Dominated by relief columns carved with strange, otherworldly scenes. On those perception checks, you guys pretty much all got about the same amount here. The left-hand colossus here is a bearded human male wearing exotic clothes. Its face is all smashed up, but it holds a cudgel at its side, and its left hand is raised as if in warning. The one on the right appears to be a younger man in similarly exotic clothing, the left half of his head cracked off. This one holds a shepherd's crook in his left hand and a sword at his waist. Its right hand is raised in warning as well.
Can I roll religion on this?
Go ahead. Doesn't really sound like any religion you've heard of.
Okay.
What do you guys do? It seems like over by the wall, it's a little bit farther away from you guys because you're so far back, but you can see in the distance, it looks like there is a ladder leading up that edifice, probably leading into the tomb itself.
Well, horses can't go up ladders, unfortunately, so I might have to specify. If that's the direction we take, I will have to specify horse. But that's okay.
Yeah, you might have to resummon him.
That's doable.
Alright. As you guys took those steps forward, you hear the sudden sound of grinding stone. The two colossal figures turn their heads towards you, their shattered features staring down in very jerky fashion. Two voices issue forth in unison, booming out as though erupting from the deep earth. Halt! You come before Diderius, a etherwalker and conduit of clairvoyance. Behold ye now his triumphs. Diderius extends wisdom, and Diderius offers knowledge. Which do you seek? I'll paste that in as well.
I mean, I have to look at night, but if I had to choose wisdom, I guess.
Wisdom? Alright.
If I had to choose, but I'm not actually here for either, so.
They kind of latch on to that initial response. Diderius shall grant you what you seek, but only if you heed him and continue to show proper respect. They kind of grind to the side a little bit, and the two hands held out in warning extend, like pointing toward the ladder.
Well, Olympion, talk to you later.
Olympion vanishes back into the celestial ether. Touchdown gracefully. Alright, feel free to walk on up to the ladder.
Which was the ladder?
Right
This thing, the ladder?
Mm-hmm.
That's the ladder. I see it now.
You guys can see no climb check needed, honestly. It looks, despite the age of this tomb, this ladder seems relatively modern. Has like metal rungs that have been like have like metal stakes driven into the stone. I'm gonna gather you guys up a little bit here. You guys make your way to the antechamber. You guys look around and see just a beautiful tomb with gilded carvings, like silver and gold inlay, and these like bas reliefs, silver censers swinging in the breeze with various smokes and incenses wavering. Everyone give me a perception check. All right. Tara. The rest of you see like this very opulent tomb, but just Tara, you hear a little bit past it, kind of run your fingers along the wall. This is what the tomb should look like. Unfortunately, it's a mere shadow at this point. Those are just illusions. Once it's broken, you can see that the real temple here, it's been defaced by looters. The walls, whatever precious materials have been chiseled off. The sensors swinging on those chains above aren't actually there. They're all gone. And whatever like funerary like niches in the walls, like there may have been some tombs here, looks like they've been broken open by grave robbers. But up ahead you do see the heavy stone doors hanging just slightly ajar, tiny crack in the middle. Do you tell the others what you spot to be illusions?
Yes, I'll share that information.
Nice. Heck yeah. Alright. What do you guys do? Seem to be you're now presented with what appears to be the tomb's actual entrance, now that you're up on this bluff.
Are there any inscriptions of any kind on the door?
Does not look that way, no. But at least it does not appear to be locked, thankfully.
Good. I'm going to turn to Sethra. You've done some tomb diving, haven't you?
I have done tomb diving adjacent activities.
Fair enough.
What qualifies as adjacent to tomb diving? Selling things that were tomb dived? Alright, fair enough. Diving. Tombing as well, I suppose.
Exploring here and there, picking things up here and there.
Fair enough.
Cool. Is there a proper tomb etiquette that I'm supposed to know before I go in here, concerning those statues? I need to be respectful.
Odomai starts pushing open the door, but Darval, you think just like don't, take people's bones and don't mess with graves.
No, I think Sethra.
In your experience? Oh, in Sethra's experience? Sorry,
Yeah. You seem like a very respectful individual, and so I imagine you won't make many mistakes.
Well, I appreciate that.
So I think that you should go ahead with Odomai, and we will. The less respectful of us will follow behind.
All right. As you guys open the doors from the antechamber, you see a rather large hallway here. Certainly wide enough that your horse could go down the center with still room on either side. 6 statues stand here, all of cowled wizards leaning on staffs. Their faces obscured by deep hoods. The hollows the hoods form are particularly dark, and niches between the statues seem to have been emptied. There are a lot of like plinths with nothing on them.
So someone's been here before, which we already knew.
Darval, since you were speaking with the statue earlier, a sudden thought strikes your head because you said you're seeking knowledge.
Wisdom.
Wisdom, sorry. Seeking wisdom. Okay. So you think, like a brief flash of inspiration in your head, some secrets are not meant for mortal minds to know. Look away from the darkness in which such knowledge hides.
I'm going to say that out loud and then not look at the statues and just keep walking.
All right. You do not look at the statues. Walk over to the other door. Everything seems fine.
Cool.
Does anyone choose to look at the statues after he tells you that? Just out of curiosity.
What was the exact language?
Some secrets are not meant for mortal minds to know. Look away from the darkness in which such knowledge hides.
Is the entire room lit up?
It's well, you guys have dark vision, so you can see around those statues, but the like inside of the cowl, like the hoods, are extra dark. You can't see through it. Odomai, peering into the hoods, give me a wisdom save.
Oof.
Odomai, you begin to hear like very faint whispers at the edge of your consciousness. It's like just grasping at these arcane secrets. Give me an intelligence saving throw as well. Odomai, despite the initial failure which left these whispers in your mind, you use your superior intelligence to gain a mastery over them. For the next 24 hours, these glimpses into strange knowledge will give you advantage on all intelligence checks. However, you guys have to drag Odomai along with you for a little bit, because for the next minute, his eyes remain unfocused, and he can speak only in gibberish and cannot move.
Can I just like look at the bases of the statues and see if anything stands out?
Sure,
Like,
give me a perception check.
architecturally or something?
Give me a perception check of the bases. You don't need to make a save unless you're looking in the hoods.
No, just the bases.
A lot of stony boots and the bottoms of stone staffs.
Cool.
Nothing super jumps out at you. Alright. So you guys drag Odomai along.
Yep.
And if everyone else
I'll just put him over my shoulder for a minute.
Alright. Just like you're slowly opening the door, you said?
Yeah,
Alright.
with Odomai over my shoulder.
Okay. You find yourself in a high vaulted dome of a chamber with a deep inset ledge circling the room. 10 feet wide, 15 feet up. The floor here is set with a beautiful tile mosaic showing a knight in plate armor wielding a glowing sword against a chimera. The word safe is written in chalk on the door leading up. There's a single door leading this way. Chalk safe is in front of it. Darval, as you that first step into the room,
Yep.
the tile chimera begins to shift and move.
I drop Odomai and pull up my sword.
Give me a perception checks.
All of us.
Just you. Just RL.
Goody.
Alright. Nothing of note pops out at you, but we are going to, once I clear the order, roll for initiative as this strange tiled beast seems to claw its way out of the mosaic.
Has it been a minute yet, aka can Odomai fight?
Yes. I'm gonna add Tiamat in. Alright. Excellent. Gonna change our music up a little bit to a creepier tempo. Alright. The tiled beast goes first as it stalks across the mosaic toward Darval. You hear like the of its like tiled feet. Just like tile on tile, ceramic on ceramic as it advances. All right. As it runs towards you, what is it gonna do here? You see it rearrange the tiles in its jaw, and at first you see a strange image in its throat, an image of tiled tiled flames that then leap forward into true fire. I need, let's see how far this is gonna stretch. Sethra, Odamai, Darval, give me a reflex save.
That's dexterity, right?
Yes, dexterity in this. Apologies.
Oh no.
And someone did redeem something. Oh, my tablet was lagging. That's why I wasn't showing stuff up. I was wondering why I didn't see that. Okay. Right. They redeemed for someone to get an extra once per day use ability back, so we'll save that for when that actually goes down.
Cool.
Ooh, Flash of Genius goes up to a 19. Odamai, you think your mind snaps back to reality as you think of all these crazy arcane secrets. You dive out of the way. Darval and Sethra fail. So Darval and Sethra, you guys take 37 fire damage.
Oof.
Also, Darval, you should be full before this, just so you know.
Yeah, and I just realized my charity is still in full.
Odamai, you are going to reduce that to 18.
Weird. Yeah, I should be at full. I'm not sure what I did. Anyway, 37 you said?
37.
Ouch.
And that is its action. Darval, that is you.
Shouting a word that would be what kind of action?
What kind of... Sorry, say that again?
If I shout a single word, is that a bonus action? What kind of action would that be?
To say just a word, it'd be just a free action.
Cool. I shout safe. Does anything happen?
Doesn't seem to happen. Nothing.
Okay, I attack it twice with my sword.
Alright. Those are both going to be hits.
I'm gonna put a smite onto one of them.
Alright.
Let's smite the first one. One sec. So first one has a smite on it. One. And then second, well, that's pretty lousy. Damage roll, but at least this might help. Second damage.
15. Alright.
Oof.
Bad damage rolls, unfortunately. It does seem to all go through, though. Your
One sec.
glowing sword seems to more than, like, pierce through, just, like, shattering all
One
these
sec.
tiles.
One sec.
Mhm.
One sec. It didn't roll dice for that.
Oh,
It
yeah,
just
it's
rolled
not
one.
doing that right. Hold on. Let me see your sword. Why is it doing that?
Yeah, I must not have D6 and at some point must have changed. I don't win. Let's try it again.
Yeah, try that again.
So, still the 12 smite. That's a little bit. That's better. There we
Well,
go.
one was still minimum, but we got some extra
It's
damage.
true, but at least it's working now. That was weird.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know why I did that. Sethra, that is you.
Which door did you say is the one that says safe on it?
This one up here.
Alright. I'm going to just, dimension door over to in front of that door and walk through it.
Alright. Let me remove the door.
And then I guess, is that like a little pool of water?
So you look into this chamber. There is indeed a pool of water, so still it's almost a mirror-like.
How deep is it?
Give me a perception check. Try to look into it. Hard to tell unless you like disturb the water. So it's so reflective.
Alright, I'm just gonna go step in.
All right. You step in to the pool. Okay, hold on. don't think this would immediately trigger anything. As you splash and break the surface, you do see that there is a like bronze lever on the rim of the fountain.
Can I grab it and pull it?
Yeah, you can pull it.
Yeah, I'll pull the lever.
All right. You drop a few feet as it seems like a bunch of the water is sucked out. Seems to be being redirected somewhere else, but you don't get sucked along with it.
Okay. And then, yeah, then if I'm a few feet down, I guess I'll just sit and chill.
All right, you descend a couple of feet. Odomai, back over this way. I must look up the word that I've been said to say. Odomai, run some balm over your body. You heal for 8. Or are you healing Darval for 8?
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Oh, okay. Odomai, did you take your damage from earlier? $18. Alright. In that case, it is then Pterodactyl.
I think I'll, I don't know. I feel comfortable just staying back here shooting. So
Okay.
I think I'll steady aim and shoot.
Alright, as you do that, it's going to use a reaction. It turns its narrow side towards you, and some of the tiles shrink. That's going to impose disadvantage on you, so it goes to a regular attack. You see all those tiles rearrange. That is still a hit, though.
Does she still get sneak next to it?
Yes, does still get sneak. Alright, that is 15. This thing's starting to take some damage, but does not look bloodied yet. And if that's all your stuff, then it'll be... Tyrus? I immediately forgot.
Nice.
Was it
Yeah,
Tyrus?
no,
Okay, cool.
Tyrus.
Hell yeah,
Yep.
I got it. Let's go.
Okay, so like I have a straight shot, right?
Yeah. It's a big
Okay,
deal.
perfect.
Let me
just
see
wanted
if
to make
I
sure,
think it's
like-
only it gives disadvantage on just one attack when it does that.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just one attack.
Okay. So then I am going to let me make sure I'm doing the right one here. Yeah, I'm gonna be doing the chromatic orb.
Ooh.
Nice.
That will not hit on an 11 though.
Oh, man, rough. Okay.
Colorful ball of magic whooshes down the hall, but the Chimera sidesteps it.
All right. Well, I guess that's all I do.
Alright, that's gonna be the Tile Chimera. Does it get its fire breath back? It does not. Alright. You see the Chimera crouch down lower, its wings flared, horns and claws scything back and forth. It's gonna make 3 attacks on Darval. Bite, horns, and claws. So we are gonna start with...
My AC is 18.
Alright. Miss on the bite.
Okay.
It's cocked. Let's try that again. Miss on the horns by 1. Claws go through, though.
Okay.
That is going to be 13 damage from the claws.
Ow.
It kind of clacks its teeth together again, that weird ceramic on ceramic sound. Darval, it is you.
I'm gonna go down with my greatsword. Assume the 8 misses.
8 misses, 25 hits.
I'll be putting a second level smite on this attack. If the one gets
Oh,
me down,
shit.
kills me. I only have first level smite plugged into my things, so I just roll an extra d8 after I roll the damage.
That's fine. So already 16, 19. The creature is bloody as you drive the glowing blade up through its tile chest, shattering pieces of it kind of skitter across the floor.
That's my turn.
Sethra, the water starts slowly refilling.
Oh, wait.
Oh, it's refilling.
Now it is. Seemed a bunch of it left, and now it's slowly refilling.
Is the lever back to where it was?
No, not yet.
Is the lever just like a toilet flushing?
Hard to say.
Is it just like a giant toilet?
All right. What do the walls look like?
You look around the walls as well. You can see that there is like a bronze bucket with a rope near the side of this well of water. There seems to be a basin along one wall that is also empty. You also, as the water slips down below the initial rim of the surface, you see a lot of the walls are covered in like these red, wet mushrooms, causing the water to have a rather bloody texture as they pass them.
Interesting. All right. I think I'm just gonna go and stand by the wall, but I want to like grab a couple of the mushrooms on my way over there.
Okay. You snag a few mushrooms. I'd say give me an athletics check to clamber out while you're still in the water.
It's gonna go bad. Yeah.
You slip on some of the mushrooms and are still about 5 feet below the or below the rim of the pool. You think it'll be one more turn before it fills up enough to just clamber out.
Okay.
All right. Odamai, your brain's still a little bit fuzzy, with encephalomalacia. That's hard to say. That's what I've been challenged to say. But despite that, I'm gonna say, Odamai, give me another intelligence check, even as your brain seems to be suffering, and you do make this with advantage because of the statues. Well, 10's still not gonna do it with advantage. No new information presents itself, but you feel like there should be something there. Oh yeah, you still get a normal turn. You just feel like there's something eluding you here. Ooh, Sanctuary is a great fucking spell. Alright, so your Odamai throws out this device to you, Darval, kind of latches onto your shoulder. Bubble of brief light expands before fading.
Neat.
The Chimera seems to pace in front of you, making those tile clicks as it seems like it can't hit you anymore.
Nice.
You would know that if you deal damage to it, it'll be able to attack you again.
Good to know. But I get an extra turn now because of it, so.
Alright. Odamai, any movement? Okay. Tara?
I guess I'll try shooting again.
Hell yeah.
Did he aim?
That will hit. Indeed. Oh my god, 20. You another big chunk of the tiles, this time off of the Chimera's wing, is blown backwards. It's looking pretty bad, but it's still up. And then Tyrus, what are you doing?
All right, I am gonna go for another chromatic orb.
All right.
Oh,
That
16.
time it is a hit.
Nice. Let's. Oh, 2 1s. That's rough.
This is the one that is this the one where each number determines what type of damage it is, or are you picking?
Yeah, it is. So,
Chromatic orb. Here, I can just pop this full description.
oh no, this is the one where I choose it
Oh,
beforehand.
yeah, this is the choose one.
So I would have chosen lightning.
Lightning?
Yeah.
All right, that does seem to go through as lightning cracks, like superheats some of these tiles together so they fuse into a glassy substance. Makes it harder for it to move. Not enough to kill it yet, but as that orb dissipates, Chimera is almost in the red.
Nice. And that's all I do.
All right. Back to the Chimera. Looks at Darval kind of angrily that it can't get to him. And it is going to flap its wings and fly up to that ledge at the top of the room. So it's now about 15 feet off the floor. Darval, you can op attack it if you want, but that will free it up to then attack you.
I will not op attack it.
All right.
That's what I was.
And then let me roll to see if it gets its thing back. Alrighty. That was the Chimera. Darval.
I now going to attack it with Guiding Bolt. Does 10 hit?
10 does not hit.
That's unfortunate. Here's my turn. Actually, wait, I'll get back up a bit. Back up to here.
Alright, you retreat back into the statue of the hooded, the hallway of the hooded statues. Not statue of the hooded hallway, that would be a ridiculous statement. Sethra, the water does refill at this point, and you can just climb out of the surface for free.
Okay, and the lever goes back up?
Lever does go back up, yes.
Alright. Then yeah, I'm just gonna climb out and walk over here.
Alright, pocket full of mushrooms in a dream, you walk over that way. Any actions or just setting up that?
Just gonna sit here.
Alright. Odamai. Alright, you streak out 3 bolts. This time they kind of like, you toss these like metal marbles that have a little jet engine or like a little flare of fire. Impact this guy for 3, 4, 9 damage total. Still hanging in there though. Terra. At this point you would not have an angle on him because he is up 15 feet and this doorway does not go that high.
Okay, so I guess I have to step forward. So, yeah, I'll step forward and then roll.
It is very convenient for me that I don't have to set up lighting sources in this room because you guys all have fucking dark vision.
Yeah.
Can she see from the doorway like that? Or does she have to
Um,
get closer?
I think it has to be 1 square farther forward.
Okay.
And can I attempt a hide and still have enough action to shoot?
Yes, because you haven't used a bonus action yet.
Okay, so I'll try a stealth.
All right. That versus its perception. You are hidden from it.
Okay,
Step into the
And-
shadows.
perfect. And then that's my roll, so with the advantage.
All right. You go ahead and with. Yep, that's a hit.
Okay.
One more shot, Petra. All the tiles clatter to the floor as the
work.
chimera goes down. You're out of
Good
combat.
work.
XP wise,
That's what you get.
460. All right. You guys have a bit more time to explore that room now. Sether, you can hear the clatter of it dying. What's the move, guys? We've got a closed off door here. There's a tunnel. There's the weird room that Sether was in.
I'm just gonna walk out and tell everyone, hey, I found these tasty mushrooms if anyone wants some.
Does anyone need them? Also, with Redeem It, thank you for the reminder. For Redeem It, I'll just roll 50-50. You're going to get a spell slot equal to Chromatic Orb back, Tyrus, from the chat.
I'm gonna say, by the way, anyone does eat mushrooms and they are poisonous, I can cure your poison.
Thank you, chat. Chat's
Fair.
amazing.
Shout out. You guys can make a nature check on the mushrooms.
Oh yeah, I guess I didn't do that yet.
Also, I was laughing at the level up in secret thing. Like someone is using level 5 abilities, and the person's like, "How did you get that?" It's like, "Oh, you're not level 5 yet? What do you mean?"
Math was off there.
All right, you guys are pretty dang sure that these are safe to eat. You're also pretty confident in Nat 20. They're not gonna taste very good. Kind of like slightly too old liver. But they are technically safe. Yeah, so every party out of my. All right. What's the play as you're looking around here? I'll say now that you're in here, you do see, without the shattered chimera, there is more to the mosaic itself. There is a sun depicted near the hallway over here. And the doors over here are made of corroded copper, engraved to depict what looks like a group of wizards peering out over a pool of water. The oversized figure of one wizard at the top of the image raises his hands as if summoning a creature from the pool. You can see the doors are currently kind of bulging on their frames, but you don't see any locks on them. Just kind of held shut by a simple latch, essentially. So give me a perception check between those two things.
Oh.
Good lord. Thankfully, Tara's on her game in this dungeon. You guys are all just kind of staring around, fascinated. That kind of tracks because Tara was the only one to see through the initial illusory state of the dungeon. You guys are like, oh, look at all these pretty like lights and sensors floating around. Tara, you look over and realize that the sun over by here, if you're not careful and step past it, that is a pressure plate, and it will start a trap off of. Start a trap. You could use, almost said thievery. That's Pathfinder 2E. You could use a sleight of hand to try to disable that. Well, your thieves' tools actually would be with proficiency would be the better choice.
While you're thinking about that, I'm gonna peek into the water room and see what's going on there. I haven't seen that one yet. Ah, I see what you mean now. There's a big pool of water there.
Yeah, there's a big pool of water.
There do, in fact, be water there.
I didn't realize how big it was. It was not as big as I thought.
I think Seth was pretty confident that it was water after having been in it. Why don't I have detect magic?
Personally, I think we should try sacrificing something to it. That
Like
tends
what?
to work well. Because even when you don't actually need to sacrifice something, you're one less person to split the spoils with.
See how well that works out with the paladin breathing down your neck.
I'm not saying we should sacrifice one of ourselves.
Oh, just find
I'm
someone.
just glaring at you this whole time, this whole conversation.
You do also again see that there is like the bucket and a empty basin on the far side.
I feel like we already have a sacrifice, and I'll kind of like point at the chimera.
You know what? Sure.
The chimera is just
I will
piles
go
of
take
tile at this point.
I'll go take the bucket and move some of the water into the basin.
Oh, instant death. That was a rookie mistake.
Instant death. Oh,
No save.
no.
That actually casts power word kill when you put water in there.
Complete party wipe. It was a trap.
Yeah, it's absolute
That's just what
TPK.
happened.
You pour in the water, and it almost immediately starts to evaporate into steam, even though it's not hot. It's just turning into a gaseous form. I would say give me an Arcana check as you're watching that happen.
Can I use my inspiration on that?
Sure. Odamai making solid points that a bunch of you are injured.
There we go.
Sethra, that should be doing some sort of arcane ritual. You think that maybe this, like, tomb as a whole is having its powers corrupted.
Cool. I think before we explore the tomb, we should go kill the worm speaker guy, and then we should come back and explore.
Well, he's presumably in this tomb. That's why you're here.
No, I know, but I'm saying we should worry about killing him before worrying about all the individual pieces.
Oh, I see what you're saying. I'm with it.
Okay then.
Something's messing with what's going on in here.
All right.
The other option is we could just assume that it's somehow the mushrooms, which I don't think it is.
Fair.
I'd like to take just like some of the crumbs of the chimera and put it in the bowl.
You take some of the tiles. Nothing seems to happen. You guys do hear a strange, like, of wind blowing from the diagonal tunnel at the bottom.
What?
Well,
If that's
That
not a
is
clue, I don't know what is.
okay, I guess we're going that way.
Yeah. Let's follow the wind. The wind would never lie to us.
And confirm we
Once
have
again, you guys
successfully
do know that there is a
disabled-
pressure plate here that you should
Yeah,
disable.
I was about to say, have we disabled that yet? I don't
Oh,
think
no
so.
one has disabled it.
Maybe someone should disable that first, just maybe.
What did I roll?
Great.
Your
idea.
thieves' tools,
I'm gonna
which I
go
think
check
you
out
guys
a
still have.
thing in this room over here.
Yeah, she has them.
What about the pressure plate?
We don't all have fly anymore. Okay, go ahead and roll your thieves' tools and select Dex for it. Sethra, what are you doing in that room?
I'm probably jotting some notes down about the walls.
All right, you start making notes about the old temple walls. Terra would have to go to there. Does that disable? Let me double check. Sorry, I gotta check this really quick. Okay. That seems to have a deep click. You hear like a low rumble resonate through the hallway, but nothing seems to be rolling out at you. Doesn't do anything.
Okay. Easy.
Alright. As you disable that Terra, you can now look down that hallway. Go ahead and give me an investigation check if anyone wants to do that, or a wisdom check.
Just wisdom has. We say wisdom check. Put that be just.
Oh, sorry, I said wisdom.
Roll
Sorry, I
the
meant perception. It is a type of wisdom check, I suppose. But
Gotcha.
perception.
I will roll
or
perception
investigation?
a little. I'm slightly better than that, so not that much. Yeah, see.
Okay, got the 19. All right. Nothing stands out at you. But apart from the door that's bulging and shut, which you guys haven't opened or anything, seems to be the only way out of this room.
I think it's clear, guys.
I shall venture down the hallway.
Onward, I guess. Should I go first? Actually, I'm not. Actually, wait. Before we do anything, I'm gonna put some lay on hands and pretend lay on hands on myself to get me up a little bit at least. It'll be
Okay.
that close to death. It'll be that close to death. Yeah, now about I'm just under half now, so. It's
All
a
right.
little better.
Nom, 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 nom.
All right. As you guys get to those positions, start moving down. The doors over here do burst open.
Oh,
Lots of rubble and stuff pours out. I think if you'd been standing there, you probably would have been crushed by a lot of the stone. However, you see two creatures stumble out of the rubble, almost like they were pulled into the avalanche. Two of these bad boys. Go ahead and roll for initiative. Okay. Alright. Sethra, that is you first. You are closest to these two creatures. Want to give me an Arcana check to know more about helmed horrors? Be my guest. Nice. Alright. For one, you know that they are pretty much immune to 3 spells, always. Not hard to know which spells those will be. They also have the ability to store spells within them and cast them. So there could be that been left by the creator. And they are resistant to all non-magical attacks. And they are immune to force, necrotic, or poison. Also, as they are just armor, they are immune to being blinded, charmed, deafened, frightened, paralyzed, petrified, poisoned, or stunned. Sight also does
Okay.
not matter to them. They're not even seeing with eyes. They have blind sight.
And you said it's immunity to one of them.
It's immune to everything I listed that was immune. Force, necrotic, and poison.
Okay, wonderful. That means Eldritch Blast is useless.
You like look
Yeah,
over
that's
like
a little
readying your
awkward.
magic, and you go a little bit pale as you realize like, oh, my main damage is not going to help.
Okay. I will oh wonderful. I love Twitch. Twitch chat's great. Twitch chat is my favorite.
They have been giving you guys a lot of boons for like all the sessions. I think this is the first time they've ever fucked with you.
Except for the giant.
There was the giant. That was a good time.
Okay. I'm gonna just kind of walk over behind everyone, and then
Give them all like a sweet hug.
I'm debating something and I'm not sure it's a good idea.
Always the best plans. Start with that.
Yeah, I think I'll just I'll leave it there.
All right, fair enough.
I think that's the safest play.
All right, I'm gonna change it to some freaking battle music here because we've been chilling in the temple for too long. All right, it's the horrors. They go into a crouch and start rushing you guys. All right, let's see. They quickly rush into the fight. Now I gotta get this exactly right here. One of them, helmet starts glowing and then turns a deep black. And tentacles begin to shoot out of the ground, seemingly made of like pure ebony. I had a template for this, and now I don't. What the heck? Alright, well. I used to have a template for that. Don't know what happened to it. So we're just going to put a couple of random tentacles around. I need, because it's casted down the hallway, Terra, Sethra, Darval, give me dexterity saving throws. Terra, I believe you're going to be fine. The other two of you, on the other hand, you guys each take... Oh, for Darval. All right. What does that add to Darval's total? 16.
It was a 16.
Darval, you do pass then, as Odomai like yells
Sweet.
for you to look out.
you.
Which unfortunately leaves only Sethra to be wrapped up by the tentacles. Sethra, you're gonna take 6 damage and are restrained by them.
Okay.
Now for the one next to Tyrus, it's gonna go in with 2 long sword strikes, two-handing the weapon. 1 miss, 1 hit. The hit is gonna do 11 damage as whoom, the steel cuts through the back of your shell.
Oh, that's just rude, sir.
And that is them. I forgot to delete the Chimera out of the order. That is my bad. So it's gonna go over to Odomai. Unless you have something that makes it not do that, like Careful Spell, which I do not believe you do. But you can try to position it somewhere that it only hits... Well, their positioning's pretty bad. You'd have to hit Tyrus if you wanted to hit both of them, more than likely. I think that used to be a free thing that is now gone. God, that's why I don't have the tentacles. Okay, losing my mind. All right, who's getting aided? Tyrus, Odamai, and Sethra. There is kind of these like glowing orbs begin to circle your heads, and you guys each gain the benefits of the aid spell. So, hit points go up by 5, maximum goes up by 5. That is for 8 hours, and it is not concentration, which is pretty big. Alright. Tyrus, that's you. So Darval and Seth, your HP goes up by 5, and max goes up by 5.
Yeah.
Not me. Not me.
Oh, sorry, Tyrus. I misread. Tyrus's goes up by 5.
Yeah, thank you.
So you'll have, 38 out of 49 now.
49. Ha. Alright. Thank you. Let's see. I have to figure out if my claws are considered magical.
Most likely not.
Yeah, I don't think so. Okay, so I have a question. When I was looking at the Storm Sorcerer on like the wiki, it says I have an ability called Heart of the Storm, but it's not on my actual character sheet. So I don't know if I actually have that ability.
You should.
Okay, cool.
At 6th level, you gain resistance to lightning and thunder damage. Cast. Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. So I'm going for the hitting, the two guys with the lightning for 3 damage when I cast a spell.
All right.
Also, how does casting defensively work here on 5e?
You can just cast it.
I can just cast it. Don't worry about it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay, let's see here.
The way it's supposed to be balanced out is because of concentration stuff, but
Yeah.
I don't think it's that much of a balance, to be honest.
Alright, I want to do Chromatic Orb. Oh yeah, and then I'm choosing
That is still a
Lightning.
ranged attack, though, so that would be a disadvantage, because ranged attacks point blank are a disadvantage.
Oh, okay, wait, hold on. I think I have Shocking Grass. Yeah, I want to do
That would
Shocking
be-
Grass.
oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That is... Oh, what, to Rune Lords? Yeah, that was a pretty broken spell. That is a hit. Are you going to the left or the right?
I'm going for this guy. That's the guy that attacks me, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going for that guy.
Luckily,
Right.
that was not one of the spells he's immune to.
Heh yeah.
Go ahead and roll damage. He takes 10, and then both of them take an additional 3 as storm magic, these blue runes spiral on your shells, and lightning bursts out, hitting the 2 of them.
Aw, yeah. And that's for 3 damage, I believe.
Yes.
Yeah.
Alright. Terra, you managed to evade the grasping tentacles, although Let's see if you start your turn in it. Give me another dex save if you want to leave the area.
And if I stay in the area, it's also a dex save.
Yeah, it'll be a dex save either way. That was probably
Okay,
the way.
okay, got it.
That was about it.
Let's get another crit. It's fine.
Oh,
Oh,
opposite of crit.
That is not gonna pass. So you are
Do you have any
restrained.
inspiration?
You guys are close to getting some inspiration, but I don't think
I
she has
still have
one.
one.
Tara, you are wrapped up in the tentacles for 13 bludgeoning damage. You're now restrained.
Okay. And there's nothing else I can do in this round, right?
You haven't used your action yet, so you can use your action to make either an athletics or acrobatics check to break or slip out.
Okay, let's go with acrobatic.
You do slip out.
Okay,
Nice.
cool.
But that is still your turn.
Okay, that's fine.
Well, at least
Was I able to move at all with that?
Oh,
acrobatics?
actually, you have a bonus action, so you can still just fly away, because it can only grab you once.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, fly away.
Okay, yeah, let's do that.
Damn
Like,
rogues and their bonus action dash. You did still take the 10 damage or whatever I said it was.
Okay.
I knocked the dice over when my cap hit me, so I don't know. I think it was 10. Alright, so Tara takes 10, flies away. Darval, make a dex save as you're locked up in there still. Also, it's gonna fail, so you are wrapped up. Darval, you're also gonna take 10 damage. And you are restrained. You can attempt athletics or acrobatics to bust out. Hit that mute button right in time before the sneeze. Darval, if you're talking, you are muted, though. Hello? Might have stepped away.
Testing, testing. Can you hear me?
Okay, now we can hear you.
Weird. That was very strange. Anyway, can I? Is it an action to try to break out?
Yes.
Can't just attack it instead at disadvantage?
Let me double check the restrained condition. I don't think you can. But you might be able to at a disadvantage. Although I don't know who you'd attack. No one's next to you. Oh, I guess a ranged option. All attack rolls from you have disadvantage, so you still could.
Okay. So can I attack this thing here?
It would not do you any good to attack the tentacles.
I wouldn't.
No, it's like a spell.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, I'll try break out. Athletics. Ooh, I need your point on that.
Okay.
I am inspiration on that. I still have one from a while ago. There we go.
All right, you do slip out.
Cool. And I move.
Well, your initial movement trying to leave was what triggered it. The
Oh, gotcha.
Hey, Ben.
Yes.
Can I how does disengage work? Like, could I have, instead of like trying to move away with the reflex thing, could I have just bonus action disengaged and gone away, or no?
It's pretty much if you move through the area, you have to make it.
Okay, got
I don't
it.
think
I was just
disengage.
checking.
You did still have a
Cool.
bonus action left though, so you could have just flown away because they can't grab you twice.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think that's okay. Yep. Cool.
All right.
Thank
you. Sethra. You're already grabbed, so you're gonna take some damage. You're gonna take 8 damage,
Okay.
and then you can attempt acrobatics, or
Can I dimension door my way out?
you can, yeah.
Yeah. I'm just gonna dimension door over back into this room.
All right, retreating to the now familiar safe space of the well room.
And then I just want to send out my snake.
Okay. Where's the fucking snake? Oh, we both dropped it. Fuck. Okay, never mind.
I can't see from the snake, by the way.
I don't think you can see from them normally, can you?
No. But there are times when I can. But I'm saying like, the snake. If I tell the snake to go to the enemies, I don't know where they are right now.
I'll just give it night vision for now. It's fine.
Okay. Yeah, because I'm just gonna tell the snake to head over toward them. On its turn, which is gonna be, I think it gets to here.
All right. It's the horrors. One of them is gonna double attack Odomai. The other is gonna double attack Tyrus. Odomai, you first. 13 and 14 both miss, I'm pretty sure. Tyrus, a miss, but then also a crit.
That's rough stuff right there.
For 14 damage. Not too crazy for crit.
Oh. Nice. It's only 9 if you... That nice buff I got here.
Odomai. What shall you do, good sir? An excellent question. Who is this on? Oh, on Tyrus. All right. Odomai reaches forward. This is like little. I imagine like a little tiny robot, like inputs some automatic stitches into your arm.
Oh, I thank you.
And recovers 8. Back to Tyrus.
Alright, I have a question.
I might have an answer. I also might
not. How do I... So, for Shocking Grasp, I want to cast it at a higher level. How do I do that?
Sorry, you want to do what? Cast it at a higher level?
Yeah.
You just would use up a slot above. So if you have like a slot above that you haven't used yet, you would use that slot.
Yeah, but how do I have it, like, flex that damage?
If it's the type of spell that does that, when you click it to cast it, it should be like, are you casting this at first or second level?
That's what I thought. It didn't do that last time.
'Tis supposed to, but
Yeah.
might just have to roll it separately then.
Okay. Well, I want to try to cast it at a higher level. Let's...
What are we casting?
want to be casting Shocking Grasp.
Hell yeah.
Ooh, that might not hit.
That is not gonna hit. It was close though.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Alright.
It is unfortunate. But you did still cast an electricity spell, so they both take 3.
Yeah.
Storm energy. All right, Tara, you are out of the proverbial woods of tentacles.
Oh, perfect. That's good. Okay. I will shoot the weapon. My bow, is considered magic.
Yeah, so this would get by their resistance.
Okay.
Jesus.
But it's pretty awesome.
That'll hit, believe it or not, with a 29.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Right?
It seems to be ignoring you because you have a bow and arrow. It doesn't realize it's magical. As that like dings the back of its helmet and leaves a big dent, it like rotates over to you. And if it's possible for a suit of armor with no facial expressions to be gobsmacked and just surprised, it looks very, very much surprised.
Oh, that's awesome.
Then Darval. Darval, you are
Okay,
free.
so if I try to move, I have to make a save again, right?
Yes, I think I might. I'm reading it again. I think I might be wrong. I think you could have moved last time as well. I think I was doing it.
Well, either way. I move now.
Yes. Well, I'm just saying you could have moved last time, so you wouldn't have to make a save right now.
Can I move it to there?
Yeah, that's fine.
Cool.
I think I was
Well,
being dumb.
Actually,
There's a very similar
there,
spell that a different character of
that-
mine uses, and it's not the same.
move there so that Terra can still hit this thing without being in the way. I will attack this thing with my greatsword. Which is also magical, by the way.
All right. First one's a miss.
23 hits, right?
23 does hit though.
Ignore the rating. I'm not smiting. It's 9
Okay,
slash.
for 9. The
Wait,
left
hold
one
on,
is now
shouldn't this
bloodied.
Wait. Shouldn't this be 2d6? Greatsword.
The greatsword is 2d6. I think you just typed 1d6.
I did type 1d6, and which is awkward considering I don't know how it got reset. I'm going to throw another. Add 5 to
Okay,
that.
another 5. You've passed bloodied then.
No wonder I'm having low rolls. And how did my damage do?
I don't know. I've never seen that happen. I feel like sometimes it's just a weird glitch. Like the Thursday night Starfinder game that was going, one of the guys, every time he leveled, it would just reset his like credits, like his money to 0. So you had to keep track of it separately.
Weird. Also, question. Greatsword +1. Do they have a +1 to damage? Do you have a +1 weapon?
Yeah, they have +1 to damage.
Add 1 more to that then.
-1.
Yeah. That's my turn.
All right. Going over to Sethra then. The room above.
Okay. I'm just gonna tell the snake to go the rest of the way over to this one. On its round.
All right. It do be Slytherin. Oh,
I
whoops.
can't put it in the bottom corner, but
I can. You
Okay.
probably can too. Just hold Alt when you move it.
oh okay.
With Alt, you can do anything. You put stuff between squares.
Oh wonderful. Yeah, then I'll just put it right there.
This spell
And
should fade now.
that'll be.
What are you up to? Is the snake doing anything?
Let me read the wording of something and find familiar quickly.
Oh boy.
Are you trying to cast a spell through it?
Yeah, but I don't think I can because I think it moves after me, and it casts the spell when I cast it. Is the problem?
No, you could. It uses its reaction to deliver to the spell, which is you get a reaction once per round.
Yeah, but if it wouldn't work. It wouldn't work. The spell has melee range.
Yeah, it can deliver spells the range of touch.
Yes, but I have to cast the spell, and then it uses the reaction when I cast the spell. Deliver it. Right?
Yeah, everything you're saying would, I think, still imply that it works.
And so then it moves after my turn.
It doesn't
So
have
it
to.
was
It doesn't have to
not
move
range.
after your turn.
Spell.
You can act after it.
Oh, then sure, I'll do that. And just
It goes whenever you want it to go, in relation
yeah.
to you.
Then I'll do that, and I'll shock and grasp with it.
All right. Go ahead and roll. It's not gonna work, unfortunately, but worth a try. All right, that has the horrors. This one is going to raise a hand and use its one stored spell. You see a bunch of globes of red energy start at the shoulder, roll down the arm, and pulse out of its palm. It's gonna shoot 3 magic missiles at Terra.
Oh,
Very motivatedly, it shot those magic
we
missiles.
don't like you.
Yeah, that's so rude.
Impact Terra, like knocking her through the air. And then this dude. Can you roll all those numbers? No, that's just me being a baller. God, he's spoiled for choice for who to stab here. I think we're just gonna do a D3. Darval 1, Tyrus 2, Odomai 3. All right, Shell Boy, it's all you. I almost...
That's rude.
Yeah, just beating up on you two. I'm sorry.
Right.
Wow. Never mind. It rolled a 1 and a 2 for the 2 attacks. Odomai, that's you. That was it. Like very impressively watched its counterpart fire those spells and then just whiffed.
Stab the turtle shell.
I think you can still take thunder damage, right? Or no, but you do have resistance. 10, I think.
I have resistance, but I don't know how much. I don't know
Oh,
what
sorry.
that actually
It's just straight up resistance. It would have whatever damage you took.
Oh, okay. So then I take half thunder damage.
What you thinking, Odomai? Thunder clapping or whatever? Alright, Shocking Grasp, suddenly the fucking MVP spell of this party. Oh, okay. I was gonna say, if a third person in the party used Shocking Grasp and also missed, that would have been pretty funny.
You know, sometimes we win, sometimes there's very long days.
Are you okay taking damage, Tyrus, a little bit? From Odomai's blast?
How much are we talking here? I
Yeah, half
might
of,
be a
half
super
of
cool
what?
turtle, but I don't have an abundance of health.
Half of 3d8 or 2d8?
I don't think I can do that unless I bounce out of here.
2d8 would be an average if you're having it, I believe, at an average of 4, and then an average of 7 for the other one, I think.
Oh. I could actually probably, I could probably take that, actually.
Alright, there you go.
No.
Turtle's all in. Alright, Odomai, what are you doing? Thunder Wave. Alright, let's get some con saves from the Helmet Boys. This is also not one of the spells that I rolled for them to immune to. Oh my god, I'm gonna switch dice. That time...
So do I have to make
You-
that as well?
Yeah, and that'll have it, and then you'll have it again on that.
Oh, nice.
Ooh, so close.
Dang.
So you'll take 6. The other 2 enemies, though, will both take 12. The die that rolled the 2 last time rolled a 1 this time, and vice versa. The one that rolled a 1 rolled a 2.
Sounds like dice show for them.
Yeah, we're gonna pull out some new d20s. Although most of my dice are on the floor of my closet because my kid was playing with them.
Oh, see, that's called revenge. They're all like, you dare let some child slobber all over us?
I'm gonna go to Old Faithful. This is the dice I'll hold it up to the camera. This is the dice I've been using since my first D&D character when I first started playing.
Oh,
They're
push
clear
10
blue.
feet away. That's not cool. That's
Push 10 feet away. Oh, I think it's only if they fail that they're pushed, right? You want to hit that spell description button? It is only if they fail? Alright.
I failed.
Oh, you did also fail.
Oh, sweet. No, I'm actually really happy about that.
Just
Yeah, awesome.
you throw them all that direction. One on the left's looking pretty bad after that thunder. Over to
Oh,
whatever they call it in
Nice.
England, Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles, whatever nonsense.
oh, bro. That was perfect. That was super worth. I want to kill him.
Oh yeah,
right
did you
now.
not know that,
Yeah,
Otomai?
right now.
They Ninja's Too Violent. The cartoon there is called Teenage Mutant Ninja Heroes or something like that.
Teenage
Hero
Mutant
Turtles?
Or no, Teenage
Man.
Mutant Hero Turtles. That's what it is.
Hero Turtles? Oh my goodness.
Wild.
No, get out of here.
I know, absolute blasphemy.
Dang.
Yeah. Alright, you ready for some turtle magic here? I am first. Step 1. Okay, wait, I have a question.
Yeah.
If I get a spell, can I do it after I use like a standard spell?
If you quicken it, I believe so.
Alright, cool. Yeah, so I didn't know if it had to be first or something.
Oh, you're doing some sorcery point stuff.
Yeah. So I want to like.
Well, you still wouldn't be
do-
able to cast 2 spells, I believe.
Well, I mean, like, with Quicken I can, but what if I want to do it second? Does that make sense? Like, do my standard action first and then do a Quicken spell? Is that okay?
Yes. Sorry, I'm still reading it.
Oh, okay. No worries.
Section. Okay, it is still. You would still only be able to cast a cantrip if you did that. So anytime you cast a bonus spell, the only way you can cast a second spell is if you if it's a cantrip. That's a standard action. If you do like I think it's twice spell or whatever. I think there's another one that's like twinned spell. You would fire the spell twice.
Wait, so Quicken.
So Quicken gives you the benefit of something that would normally take a standard action becomes a bonus action. And when you cast a bonus action spell, you can also cast a cantrip that is an action.
Oh, so it has to be a cantrip?
Has to be a cantrip, yes.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Or you could spend sorcery points to twice a spell, which would fire like 2 of the same spell.
2 of the same spell. Okay.
Or sorry, twinned, I think is the phrasing in this.
Oh, I didn't pick up that one. I only have. Romeo.
They're both good in different ways, because potentially you could do a damage spell, and if you have a damage cantrip, toss that in after. If you want to change your plan, you can. I just wanted to clarify.
Well, yeah, I have to. My plan did not involve cantrip.
Valid.
3 spell level or something. Okay, let's see here. I might not kill him this turn, guys. Sorry, but that's okay. I'll do step 1 of my plan, and then I'll just carry out step 2 next time.
Fair
All right,
enough.
I want to do thunder step.
Thunder Step.
Oh
Baller
yeah,
spell.
I know, right? Oh, love it. Okay, let's.
That should get both of them though.
Yeah, it's like a
All right.
10-foot thing. So I'm
One
gonna teleport
Boom
back.
of thunder slams them away from you. Before that echo even fades, Tyrus, boom, another boom of thunder steps this way. 15.
So I would like to. Actually, I don't know. Can I? When do I declare I'm using meta magic? Does it have to be before?
Before you
for-
cast the spell.
Before I pass. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, I think chat was trying to clarify. I think I was explaining it badly. Twin spell, it's basically like you're casting the spell twice without spending 2 slots. So it's like you get double the spells for half the regular slots.
Oh, so it just does it. You don't have to
So,
spend
like,
2 spell
Yeah,
slots.
that's the good thing.
Oh.
So like if you had a spell that targets a creature, like a ray of some sort, you could fire another ray without using another slot.
That's pretty legit.
But that being said, this guy passed is going to reduce that damage. The one on the left, the armor flies apart in a blast of thunder.
Oh yeah.
Which is gonna bring us to Terra.
Okay. It's like one more left, so I'll do a steady aim.
Hell yeah, steady aim. So advantage, get the sneak attack.
Yep. Oh, good thing.
Does still hit, yeah, thanks to the advantage. Alright, another 17. The last helmed horror is deep in the red, but it is still up.
Oh.
Which brings us to Darbat.
Let's see if I can finish the thing off. Walk over here.
Darbat striding
Right,
across the
right
tiled
there.
floor.
Is attack it twice.
It's a miss, but then a hit.
Sorry,
And-
smite should still be off.
Without the Radiant, 13, that is enough of you. Boom! Your magic great sword, two-handed, cleave across this thing. The red light goes out and armor clatters across the floor. And we are out of combat. I'm gonna give you guys XP, and then we'll take our like midpoint break. Can't do math. Everyone gets another 440 XP. And for those watching, we'll be back in about 5 minutes. Here we go.
So is the door to the right like just a wall of rubble at this point?
It's pretty much just a wall of rubble. You think you could clear it to get to the room. There seems to be maybe another set of double doors past it. But you think that would be like days of moving rubble.
Okay.
Yeah, you got spell of rubble remover? Remover? What the fuck am I saying? Yeah, you think that unfortunately won't be enough.
What sort of rubble is it?
Well, I was putting it in place because I was wanting to show you and I realized I'm putting it on the wrong layer. So give me 1 sec. Just lots of like small and big crushed stone.
Well, I don't know if this will work, but could I thunder wave it since thunder wave pushes things 10 feet away from me?
That would push it, but there's still another door on the other side, so you kind of would just be shoving it toward the other door.
I'm like, that door's got to give eventually, right?
I mean, that's a possibility. If you want to use a spell slot on that.
Does rubble on the whole count as a loose
Count as what?
a loose object?
Could,
I guess it is loose, sure.
So if I were to cast levitate,
What's the weight limit on levitate?
500 pounds.
There's more than 500 pounds here.
yeah.
This is like a cave-in. What if I use Featherfall? Well, unfortunately for you, it fell about 8 rounds of combat ago, so it can no longer be effective.
Would Otamai be up for timing our thunder waves at the same time to amplify the force?
All right, I'll say if you guys want to try that, let me move some people around.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll
Give
have to go back
me-
a little more of that.
An Arcana check then.
Oh, I'm real good at those.
See if we can bend these spells for your purpose. I will say you did also get a inspiration for killing the double dead knights. So if you want to use it, you can.
Nice. I will not be using it on an arcane knowledge check. No way. This is a genius plan. I love it. And
You can say what you think.
every fiber of my being is telling me to go through it with it. I have all the faith.
All right. I think because you got a nat 20 with advantage from your inspiration, and it re-rolled into a 10. You guys blast a bunch of the rebel away.
Nice.
Nice.
Give me a... The doors over on the side are still very dented. A bunch of the rubble spews out back towards you guys. The doors here are starting to give. Someone's giving me an athletics check to finish breaking them down.
I can do that.
Alright, you two clear the rubble. Boom, boom. 2 bursts of thunder.
And I just bust the door down.
Oh, 24. Darval, you guys clear the way. You each step out of the way. Darval takes a running start, shoulder charges the door, and it bursts open.
And we can definitely get at least 1 hour to chill.
Well, he did already burst the door open, so we'll see what
Yeah, it
happens
is
with
a
that
little late
first.
now, but. Why 4?
Because he can
He's
trance.
an elf, so he trances.
Oh, duh.
Classic trancer. Trying to get out of work. Alright. You find yourself in a long gallery that holds yet another seemingly arcane pool at the end.
Oh, bigger than.
However, you see broken arrows, blood stains, and even a dead cultist strewn across the floor. Give me an investigation check.
Sacrifice. Told you it was sacrifice.
Oh, sorry, Petra, didn't mean to grab you.
Always sacrifice. It's always the solution.
Good lord, you guys. Alright, you guys realize that the arrows were fired out of the eastern doorway here. They would have had to have come from that direction to make sense. As you investigate the arrows themselves, I can't believe you got an 11. Fucking +7. Tyrus, and especially Terra, you're an archer. The arrowheads themselves are carved out of stone, and the heads are in the shape of fangs, set with the symbol of a cobra with a crown on them. If anyone wants to make a religion check on that.
Oh yeah.
Darval, you prepared for this eventuality, knowing there was Yuan Ti in these hills. This would appear to be the Yuan Ti god, Mershulk. He used to be the chief god of the Yuan Ti, and some indeed remain devoted to him. Although some of his worship has kind of fallen out of favor, and he doesn't always answer the prayers of his priests. I know, right?
Yep.
But yeah, it is a Yuan Ti god.
Okay, I pass the information on.
However, since just barely, Tyrus got an 18, you inspect the cultist body. The cultist body did not die from the arrows. It instead died via a dagger slice across its stomach.
Ooh.
I'm telling you, it's always sacrifice with these places.
Well, in that case, we should keep our eyes open. Can I like look around, see if I see anyone hiding that was waiting to ambush us?
Yeah, give me a perception check. There's also a door to the south as well.
Nope.
Can I want to walk back to the other pool area
Yeah.
and then put my snake here,
Okay.
and then look through the snake's vision
Uh-huh.
while hitting the lever in this pool.
It looked like there was only some water left in this lever, or in this pool. When you hit the lever, it starts to fill up even more.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and tell everyone that the two pools are linked, and when you clear the water from one, it moves into the other.
Aha, I see.
That's a good point.
As you say that, well, this is
My-
going to be interesting because you're looking through the snake's eyes. So how the hell is this going to work?
My snake also has a swim speed, so she can go into the water.
It's not really what I'm concerned about.
Okay.
Can you post find familiar?
Find familiar?
Yeah. This was something I hadn't anticipated. Okay. Additionally, as an action, you can see through familiar's eyes and hear what it hears until the star's turn. Okay. Give me a wisdom saving throw as you look into the pool. It flares with black light. That was... You needed a 20. It was a DC 20. You get the sense that this was almost a similar effect to what you assume Odomai experienced. You almost go insane for a minute. But you pull away and like snap out of the vision of your familiar before you actually get affected.
Okay. Then I'm gonna ask her if she can go and see if she can go from one of the pools into the other one.
Starting from which pool?
From the pool on the right.
Okay. Does it? I think it could hold its breath that long. It swims to the surface of your pool.
Okay. Pools are definitely connected. And also I would not recommend looking into the bigger one when it fills with water.
This is
It can be fun, but not worth it long term.
It can be fun. So it's like it's fun to give in a madness occasionally, but we shouldn't do it long term. Yeah, so this pool is actually just Yuan tea drugs. All right, what's the play? Got some double doors. Got another door over here. Got a pool that's glowing with black light whenever water goes in it.
I mean, to be fair, we didn't actually finish going up the road down here, did we?
That's true, did not.
What does the body look like?
It looks like one of those cultists with like the long black cloaks.
Yeah, but like, okay. Does
Are
it
you
look like
looking?
they just killed it for the sake of killing it? Does it look like they drained blood, disemboweled?
That was what the investigation check was for, and all you determined was that it's death. The death blow. It was hit by snake fang-headed arrows, and it was killed by a dagger slice across the stomach.
Okay.
That is all you would reckon. All you know with your investigation checks from earlier.
Okay.
Lot going on.
Should we clear that one tunnel that we felt the wind coming out of?
That win could have been important for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, we didn't actually finish going down that tunnel.
Yeah.
So we could come back to whatever this is.
Whatever this nonsense is.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, you can go over to the tunnel.
Should we maybe rest a little bit first? I don't know.
Yeah, yeah, we could rest. Yeah, we're all pretty wounded. We could do some short resting.
Yeah.
Odomai is the only one even marginally in the green right now. Frankly, I was amazed you guys burst into the next room without healing. I was like, that was a choice.
I vote we rest right where we are, right in this like little area we blew Brox out of.
I got excited.
All right. I'm gonna save you some time. You're not gonna get interrupted.
Sweet.
Go ahead and roll your hit dice. Only an hour, I would
No,
assume.
we're not.
If
yeah.
it's 4 hours, you're absolutely gonna have to make some rolls to be interrupted. The party do be healing.
I don't see any reason we would ever need to rest more than an hour. I think an hour is a perfectly good amount of time to rest.
So many dice. Someone just dropped something upstairs.
Okay, that's good. Good enough.
Remember,
Well,
your max hit points are still gonna be 5 higher if you received that thing earlier. That lasts for 8 hours. Just in case it becomes
I
relevant.
do roll. Not the raise rolls for me, but I'm doing it better now. I'm gonna put some more land hands in myself as well. Go down 15 land hands, take me up almost to max.
High five, pal. Ba-doop. I don't think he liked that. Does anyone know if the D&D movie is out yet? Is it out?
Comes out on Friday.
Ah, but I wanted to go see it tomorrow.
Sorry, maybe you can see it at midnight tomorrow somewhere.
Do I want to go to a midnight showing, though?
Yeah, that's fair.
Sounds like a skill issue. Because I really want to go see it at the Alamo, which, if people haven't been to an Alamo draft house, highly recommend. Those things slap.
Cool.
You get food, you can order food, you can order drinks, alcoholic milkshakes. If someone talks twice, they're thrown out of the theater with no refund. It's the fucking best.
Oh, that's nice.
I know, dude, I hate when people talk in movie theaters.
The worst.
And they're like, it's to the point where they like will get celebrities to make custom videos for them and tell people to like shut up.
Fun.
All right. I think everyone is healed as much as they're gonna heal. Shall you investigate the hallway now?
Yes.
Yeah, let's do it.
I'm gonna stay around the corner. And
We
send
just
my
disabled the
snake
pressure plate by now, right? Well,
You did disable the pressure plate. Seth, what were you saying?
Thank you.
I'm gonna send my snake friend first.
Good
And
call.
just kind of stay around the corner.
All right. As you guys
That's
are
good.
looking down this way, you hear another like coming from the first hallway,
The first hallway, which is which one?
where the statues were.
Ah, interesting. How's he keep walking down this way?
All right. You continue down the hall. The trap is disabled. We start to see a room up ahead.
Heck.
The smell of incense wafts out of the room ahead. You see tapestries covering some of the walls. As you fully enter, you can see a strange chute in this corner. I will remove some lighting here. Seems to be letting in a bit of light from outside.
Huh.
As you enter the room, Darval, once again, because you're the only one that spoke to the statues, you hear something. Humility proffered in a manner of Mistral's shelters, those openings the way to seeking knowledge.
I chose wisdom.
I know.
There's making sure.
Give me a religion check.
Yes, yes, I will repeat it. Yes, out loud. I mentioned I was hearing in my head. Let's check. I don't know.
Okay.
Well, that part I don't say.
Anyone else can make a wisdom check based on now that he has told you the phrase. A religion check, sorry. I think I just said wisdom. Oh! Frickin' Sethra and Terra, you guys realize that Mistral is a fallen goddess, and that to proffer yourself to her, there is a specific holy hand gesture involving turning the head downward and raising your hand up as if holding a lamp. Do you all do this?
Oh, do I know what the god she's gods of?
I think it was probably one of the old goddesses from like the Flying Cities.
Sure,
She's
I'll do
the,
it.
the Lady of Mysteries, I believe.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Yeah, sounds why not?
All right, you guys do the gesture. There's a door down this way and a double door to the east. As you guys also look around, you can see that some of the give me a perception check, actually, on all the tapestries and carvings in this room. The chute is not very steep, but it can only fit a small-sized character. Solid checks.
Ooh, I like what you're thinking there.
Okay. Tyrus, some of the carvings of people in the wall bulge out a fair amount, and you realize that around the room there are 5 sarcophagi.
Oh.
Willow also notices the sarcophagi. Are you saying no as in no to the sarcophagi, or no that's not flow?
There's no sarcophagi here.
Surely that's the
I
flow,
will.
right?
I will point them out.
It is
To
sarcophagi.
the...
Oh, also sarcophaguses. Who is calling it that? And make sure they never come to my house.
Can I see what like type of does it symbolize something or anything?
I think there's probably symbolized that there's bodies inside. Apart from that, not much more.
Should we open them?
That's up
Probably
to you.
not. There could be undead in there.
There could be, yeah.
I mean, I guess we have 5 bunch of mummies if you guys want to. That's just a good idea, though.
Fight me. Like we don't have to. We could go try to just open that door.
The double doors?
Yeah, either or.
Alright. Well, I mean, hey, it's up to you guys. Which door are you opening?
Yeah. Darval,
Let's do it.
team lead.
Alright, we'll go open the door.
The double doors?
Wait,
Yeah. Wait.
sorry. This
Stop.
is totally sidetracked.
Okay.
Why does it come from Greek?
Because the Greeks invented a lot of words.
Because that's probably the Greek translation of whatever the like Egyptian word was.
Yeah, but I would think because as far as I'm aware, Rome had more recent trade with
Does
Egypt
anyone-
before modern English developed, right?
Does anyone have their like golden shiny copy of Egyptology handy? This would probably settle that right up.
I wish.
I mean, I believe it comes from.
Wait, hold on. Let me roll a knowledge Egyptian history.
Yeah.
Not high enough. Sorry, bro.
Guys, I'll text my dad. Maybe he'll know. All right, Darval, which door are you opening? 1 or 2?
Double doors.
Double doors. All right, you guys are gonna get a buttload of XP because you did the gesture and didn't fuck with the coffins.
No.
Sweet.
Nice.
Also, horrifying art. Probably the best mummy art. Credit where credit's due. Way cooler than the Paizo one. And I do usually,
Oh wow!
I
Whoa. Pull
do
them out.
usually like Paizo's art better. That is savage.
Pull the mouth on that one.
Right, let's see. I guess not a ton of XP, but a decent amount. Everyone, well, that was actually pretty big. Everyone gets 840.
See, we don't mess with mummies. Wait, what?
I'm just kidding.
Oh, did I miss something there?
No, it's just because he's talking about Greek and
Okay.
Latin.
Oh, that's fair.
All right, so you push open the doors. Let me remove the lighting block. All right.
Oh. There's a wizard in there.
A wizard! Is it a wizard, though? Let's find out when I describe it. A throne on a massive dais resembles a floating cloud concealing a golden sun. Seated on the throne of the dais is a 12-foot-tall, regal, and well-muscled humanoid man with a flowing white beard and purple toga. At a second glance, it appears they might be made out of clay or some sort of statue material. Give me a intelligence check, or intelligence save.
Okay, hold up. I have one, guys. Anyone 10 feet of me has +2 to this with my aura.
I'm going to guidance.
Look at myself.
Yeah, but you would have had to have cast that before you saw it
Oh.
for resistance. But everyone does get Darval's bonus.
Everyone's in 10 feet of me.
Well, within 10 feet.
That's
which
be a
is...
6 for me. That's a 6 for me.
Okay.
Do we all have to make the save?
Everyone can make it. If you, well, I guess if you can't see the statue yet. Let me control L, Sethra.
For me.
Can you see the statue, Sethra?
I think so.
Oh, yep, everyone can.
Yeah. Okay. So everyone.
I don't remember you saying that, am I?
Nice.
All right. Tyrus succeeds enough that you can tell the others that this is an illusion. It doesn't quite look this realistic. It's more really just a clay statue.
Ah.
Although, judging by the throne... Ah, damn, he did get me in the DMs. Alright, well, other people would have... Sethra would have default passed then as well.
I still will fail, I'm sure.
Yeah, I mean, the 4 is not going to get fixed.
6.
Oh, what are you doing with your intelligence? Although that is an intelligence roll, so advantage. Because you're, looked at the faces. So you also know it is an illusion. Yeah, apart from that, you can see that it looks like there's a pile of treasure that supplicants have put at the feet of someone, presumably might be Diderius himself. There's silver pieces, silver necklaces, some sort of potion. Also looks like there is a door up there, and you can't see the rest of the room because no one has walked in yet.
How
Could
about
I convince the others that that's garbage statue, just an illusion? One.
Convince them? Yeah, I think you just would tell them.
Excellent.
I don't think...
I'll tell them in that fashion, though. Like.
Oh, okay. Understandable. All right. So what's you guys going in? You leaving? Blowing kisses at the statue.
Sure, I'll start with the kid. No, I'm just kidding. I will go in.
All right. As Darval enters and Odomai, you hear soothing, magnificent voice. Ye who seek Diderius's insight must first furnish tribute, that Diderius might work his mighty magics. Lay such tribute at my feet or depart.
um, I
Grab the
Can I
body. Which
roll-
body?
the dead body from the other room.
Oh.
Can I roll religion to see if this guy might like a dead body for
I
sacrifice?
mean, you guys already saw the pile of treasure at the foot of his throne. Like, there's examples there.
Oh, cool. What did I see?
I was saying you saw there's a ton of silver pieces, 6 fine silver necklaces, and a potion.
I will toss a gold piece on. And let's make it a platinum piece, just in case.
Fancy. You put down a platinum. Nothing seems to overly happen.
I'll put one of my daggers that I have.
Alright, you place a dagger. Darval puts a platinum, Sether puts a dagger.
I'm gonna have my snake put down a second dagger. So that she's donated something as well.
Alright, the snake puts down another dagger.
You gonna put down a copper piece? Petra's gonna put down a copper piece.
Alright.
I'll put down a copper piece as well. I was gonna watch Petra do it and then be like, yeah, copper piece.
I love what Odomai did.
The non-magical trinkets only last until the end of your next turn, just so you know.
That's 6 seconds it survives.
Sorry, Tyrus, did you say you're putting something? I was reading prestidigitation.
A copper
Hello.
piece.
Okay, 2 copper pieces. Copper piece, 2 daggers, 2 copper, platinum. Odomai, you see your spell appear, then vanish. What do you have for this? That is indeed your core class feature. Alright, put down some climbing gear. Alright. What do you guys do next?
I look up the statue. Did anything happen?
No, just stays there.
What else are we doing, I guess?
Alright. Up, or another double doors down.
What did you guys think? I'm thinking down. What do you guys think?
I'm thinking there's a room between this room and the one that had the pool. To the north. There's 1 or 2 rooms there. Now, I don't think that that's probably the I think we should choose whether our goal is to head down or to head right.
I see.
But what if going left leads right?
Was
You
that one of the
know-
options?
We can either try and go through every single room, in which case we'll be going down and up and down and up and down and up and down and up, etc. Or we can pick a direction and just try and go that way.
Or we could investigate the statue because maybe the illusion was trying to hide a secret door.
Let's do that first, just
You
to
guys can
get
roll investigate.
possibilities out of the way.
Yeah.
Then I vote
Yeah.
All right, Odomai, you think that this is probably some sort of clay golem. Golems operate upon specific sets of instructions. If it was going to activate and do something, something would have to trigger that. Or, conversely, you guys doing something could make it not trigger.
Good to know.
Do we know what the trigger thingy will do if it's triggered?
I mean, a lot of people use clay golems as guards.
How hard is it to beat a clay golem?
Give me an Arcana check.
Nice.
Odomai, sure, I'll say we'll roll that into the Arcana check. Well, they are pretty rough. They have advantage on saves against all magic. They are immune to acid, poison, psychic, bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing if those are from non-magical weapons. Its weapons in turn are magical. It can haste itself to move faster. If it is hurt enough, it will go berserk, which can be bad. And on that Odomai, you think... I don't think you know what the trigger is to make it happen, but I think you can tell that it is in guard mode. So if some condition is not met, or is conversely met, then it could attack. Also, I got this Nerf gun I was telling Munda about earlier, and I'm really excited about it. I haven't bought myself a Nerf gun since I was like 12.
Nice.
It's very fun.
So, if that information is relayed to the rest, it sounds a whole lot like he's guarding a secret door.
And I don't think we should try to fight it, personally. Really good, bad idea.
I want to point out, we just, never mind, it's fine.
Okay.
Okay, good.
I, however, am just gonna stay in this room over here while they all decide what to do with the statue.
I vote we go down and check these doors down here. That's my vote. But want to hear the suggestion?
All right.
That's fine.
Go ahead. Those doors are indeed unlocked.
I will push them open.
All right. You find east of this throne room, west of this throne room, is some sort of study and library. Dusty shelves and tables, now empty. Scrolls and tomes seem to have been looted long ago. As you look in, this figure turns around to look back.
Oh, snap.
Hello? I am Ida. Who are you?
Just passing through. Looking for someone.
That's a weird name, bro.
Huh.
His name's Darval.
Indeed.
That too.
Well, I regret there is not much more to entertain you in this room if you're passing through. Most of our tomes are missing. Oh, the great Diderius would be quite upset. Who am I? I'm Ida. I am one of his apprentices.
Are there any tomes remaining? Are there any tomes that were taken?
I can't quite. It sounds like you're really far away from your mic.
Oh. Are there any tomes that are remaining, and Are there any tomes that have been taken away recently?
Oh, nothing was taken away recently. But there's a couple of dusty pages and books still here, although if you took it, he'd be quite mad, and I would have to... Well, I'd have to end your lives on the spot. None of us want that.
Would we be allowed to read it within the study?
No.
Okay.
Golem. Oh, the statue of our savior Diderius? It's quite masterfully wrought, I know that.
What's the point of having books if we're not allowed, if no one's allowed to read them?
You're not allowed to read them!
No, I understand that, but I'm curious why you have them if no one's allowed to read them.
They should be safeguarded. Knowledge should be safeguarded.
Then
That's
what
fair.
happens to all the other ones that are no longer yours?
It was looted before I returned. Why am I what?
Where did you return from?
Shit.
Oh, I thought it was strange that I'd discorporeated. That would make sense. Also, I haven't been hungry. I don't know. I find I've quite forgotten. All I know is that when I remanifested, the books were gone. It was all my fault. It's all my fault. The library will never be the same. Oh, I wish you could know how sorry I was. How sorry I am still. She kind of looks at you, tears like flowing down her face. Automatically, she's like, "What do you mean? Help me. Help me how?"
If I see this guy, I will tell him you're very sorry. Or we could, look for the books.
Diderius only cares about results. You there. You would find the books? Even if we could return some of the books, then, well, it would go a long way to pleasing him, I'm sure.
I gave Odomai a thumbs up.
Give me a persuasion check with advantage. Very well. The deal has been struck, and as we say, the deal is the deal. We'll honor it. Well, this is, of course, the retreat of the great Diderius. His passion was of one of the 8 schools, primarily, divination magic. That's how he discovered the pool in this cavern complex. He helped dig out all the chambers around the pool, and kings and clergy and wizards came bearing tribute. When he died, after a great many centuries of life, this underground manse became his crypt. The divination pool. It allows him to peer past many magical protections that block lesser divination. There is always the risk that unless you are of great mind, like Diderius was, that the pool's revelations would drive a user quite insane. Unless the questions asked were specific and dealt only with the physical world, avoiding any sort of metaphysical conundrums. Gazing into the pool without first offering a sacrifice was exceedingly dangerous.
What kind of sacrifice?
Well, that's the rub of it. At first, it required a personal sacrifice, something that just mattered to the user, but over time, it's almost as if the pool's demands grew steeper. If others have been using the pool since Diderius died, as I suspect some of those vile serpentine beings have, well, then I'd hazard to guess the current price must be quite vile indeed.
Hmm. How does it work? Exactly. There a small pool and a big pool.
The initial pool is simply a reservoir. It brings in water from the well system outside the manse, and it can be pumped directly into the scrying pool. The magics of the pool make it very difficult for anything to remain in the scrying pool. Much of the water is used up with each divination.
I see.
Sorry, I didn't answer the question. Who smells like these? It's hard to remember everything. I think some of those serpentine fellows took some.
Hmm. Bugger.
Apart from that, I don't know what much more I could tell you. No, I don't know. Well, there's some simple spell books, I suppose, but I haven't needed to practice those in a while. Thank you. Oh, it leads back to an antechamber for the throne room. There's a lot of sarcophagi in there.
Hmm. So not that door. Thank you.
And it's hard to hold them anymore. That's actually quite wrong. If Diderius was here, he'd probably strike you down for such inaccuracies. He was a stickler.
Did he make you all start changing how you pronounce it to pronounce it the way he did?
I heard part of that. It still sounded kind of far away. Did he tell her to pronounce it that way?
Yeah, did he make everyone change how they pronounced it
She's like, no, I
to
just...
to be the way he wants to?
As a small lass on the Sword Coast, as a wee child, I, like all the other youths, learned that the plural of such special coffins is sarcophagi.
Look, I deal with ancient ruins and artifacts for a living, and I can tell you that it's definitely sarcophaguses.
I think you might be getting smote later. An octopus? Was that some sort of freaky 8-armed demon?
More or less.
Two octopuses? Or is it octopi? I think there's actually some debate about that in the dictionary, but we'll move on. All right. I mean, this door, as she said, just leads back into the same room that you just were in.
Oh. Oh, just let that one. Up we go. So. That's the one we go through, I guess.
Yeah, you can open this door. It seems unlocked.
Can I check what's behind this door quickly? Because the rooms don't line up. Like there's a space missing.
Yeah, it's just like a gap.
Oh, okay.
I'll save you some. Here, I'll drag you over there if you want. It's just a hallway.
Okay.
Just to save you some curiosity. There's nothing in there.
It seems random to have that hallway there, but okay.
Hey, whoever made this flying city, maybe they focus more on magic and less on the logistics of architecture.
I mean, I guess maybe it has like a lot of load bearing on a floor above this one.
I think they should have just made one really thick door as wide as that wall. Just a big old.
Okay,
cube.
so. Yeah, I opened this door.
All right, you
Okay,
see
me
a
or go the other way?
staircase that is headed back up from this direction if you go that way.
Well, I have no
as
idea
you-
we're on the floor.
Drag the stone door open, you hear. Oh, that's right. Did we find out, does anyone actually speak Infernal?
Nope, not me.
I don't speak it. I can read it.
A bearded devil steps around the corner and goes, "Here." Roll for initiative.
Oh, snap. Ah, man.
Bearded devil through the mountain.
Let's be honest. Avatar's soundtrack slap.
It really does. Well, that's not the one I want. Where's this?
I will speak quickly because I had an idea and I want to know if it's possible in the future, but it's a little complicated to explain.
It's not.
So, I have the ability Magical Tinkering, and one of the things it lets me do is transcribe up to 6 seconds of something on an object.
Mm-hmm.
Can I magically transcribe what someone else said and then give it to Sethra to read?
Love that.
I guess. How much time does it take to do it? Like, is it an action to inscribe it?
Yes, in action. So not this time, but in the future.
Okay, yeah. I think that would work in the future.
Okay, cool.
Interesting.
So basically, we have permanent understanding of all languages going forward.
If you guys have time to jot notes down, yes. I'd probably make you do some kind of check to see how accurately you can write another language only from hearing it, but yeah. It's all like super phonetic. Alright, the devils are first. Why can't I move this guy? I mean, I can, but it's not letting me do... Okay, there we go. The Q button wasn't working. You're all just out of fucking glaive range.
Good. Even me? Oh,
Yeah, glaives
that
are
one
10
had to-
feet, but he's 15 away from you.
That's a lot of them.
Yeah,
That's a lot of
except for the one next to you. I'm gonna roll 4 D100s. Ayo! One of them pulled it off.
them. More than that.
One of them points, and another one appears behind Darval. In a burst of fire and brimstone.
You make a good point. That is a choke point.
Which means these two are going to attack. Oh, actually, is summoning sickness a thing?
Oh no.
Okay, it is. Alright, no, it's not. I mean. Alright, so both of them are going to make 2 attacks. One with their glaives, one with their beards. Glaives first.
On me.
Yep. Or, sorry,
Okay.
one on you, one on Odomai.
Okay.
Alright, what's their bonus on the glaive? 15 to hit Darval, and 21
misses.
to hit Odomai. Brings the glaive over its head, slices down. That is going to be 4 damage, minimum damage. And now a beard for each of you. Alright, 23 and then 14. So a hit on Darval and a miss on Odomai
Yep.
this time. Darval, you are going to take 7 piercing and give me a constitution save.
Does my aura affect me for saves?
Yep.
Okay, so plus 2 to this. Just touch it as a point. Constitution, you said?
Mhm.
So it's going to be 9.
Gotcha. Alright.
Not good.
That is indeed a fail.
Shocking.
You are poisoned for 1 minute. Essentially, you have disadvantage on all your swings.
Okay.
Terra. Terra.
Okay. Okay. What are the ceilings like in the...
They're all 10 feet high.
Hey,
Do it.
what square are you needed?
Huh.
You can go up 5 feet.
Where are you?
10-foot radius sphere.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess aiming for...
Alright, this lad back here.
Yeah.
That is a hit. It wouldn't be with sneak attack, though, because you moved, right? Because no one's engaged.
You could
so.
shoot one of these
Yeah,
guys.
sorry, I'm in...
Oh, yeah, you can shoot one of them.
Yeah, I'll go for one of the...
Alright, you hit the one between Odomai and Darval. Looks almost bloodied after an arrow goes straight through its beard, lodges in its chest.
Nice.
Tyrus.
Okay, I will move there. And then I will do lightning bolt.
Oh.
Yeah, very conveniently right
Oh,
down this hallway.
snap.
I mean,
Good rolls, too.
Alright, that's going to be 3 dex saves. Yeah, those were... you didn't have a single roll below 3.
Yeah.
nice.
Alright, 1. Alright, first guy. Pass. Middle guy, fail. Third guy, pass. So first guy is going to take 16. Middle guy takes 33. Next guy takes 16. Still a massive amount of damage as the lightning cracks through the hall. Also, this guy will take 3 damage because you did a lightning spell.
And that guy. So everyone within 10.
Oh, it's 10 feet. Gotcha.
10 feet, and I get to choose so I can avoid my allies.
All right, little
Nice.
little secondary streaks of lightning.
I'm not
nice.
done.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna quicken a spell, so that'll be 2 sorcery points, and it is a cantrip. That's gonna be okay because shocking grasp is a cantrip, and I'm gonna go for that guy.
Yeah, but you would quicken lightning bolt to do shocking grasp, but yeah, that still works.
Yeah.
All right, 20 is a hit. Another 11, and that means another 3 for each of them.
Yeah.
So that's 6, 12, 23, 45, 61. That was 77 damage across the
Nice.
field.
Nice.
You can see his shell still sparking with electricity, eyes glowing blue. Darval, it is your turn.
I'm gonna attack the guy next to me. You think I should attack that one there? Okay, I'll attack that one. I trust your intellect. I shall attack the one below me
Intellect.
instead.
Well, do it one at a
Yeah.
time, because you might just kill that guy.
True. One hit, I assume?
Yeah, that's for sure. Yeah, you
Oh,
kill that guy.
slashing?
Boom.
Cool,
Great
tap the other
sword, slashes on the forward swing. You bring it back around for the back swing on the next dude. Also a hit on a 26. Holy shit, you guys are making mincemeat of these dudes.
13 slashing.
Oh, big rolls.
Then I'm gonna move out of the I'll take a yob attack, but I can move here.
Also, just so you guys know, that was at a disadvantage for those. You still hit it on a 20 and an 18 with disadvantage. That's
Oh, nice. Right, that's a good
insane.
point.
He will swing at you though.
Yep.
19 will hit you with the glaive.
Yep.
As he slashes you with this infernal black glaive. That is going to be 13 damage.
Okay. Is he even a necrotic or not?
Also, I do have to make one
slashing.
change. I gotta roll to see if this guy would have passed, because they do have advantage on spells with the lightning.
Hmm.
He still would have failed with advantage. Okay.
Nice. That's my turn.
Alright, Odamai.
Light him up.
Shatter focused in there, I assume. Alright. Holy shit, what did you roll on that? Ugh, 164. Alright. Alright, we'll go top left with advantage. Passes. Top right. Passes. Bottom left. Also passes.
Man,
Bottom right fails.
this one failed.
So they're each other ones are gonna take 5. That did still do 26 damage. Alright. They all hold their ears at the sonic ringing in the hallway. Sethra.
Okay, so these are stairs, right?
These? Yeah, they're stairs.
Yeah.
They're running down the stairs towards you guys.
No, I'm gonna move here, and then I am going to cast Sleet Storm
I don't even know what that is.
here.
Just a frickin' storm in that hallway of sound, lightning, and whatever this is. Ooh, trying to make them fall prone and go down the stairs?
Yep.
Okay. Alright. That is the Devils. We'll start with the 4 up top. Alright. This guy goes prone and slides down the stairs for d6 damage. Prone. For 6. 10, 20, or no, 10, 25. which means he's barely going to be able to move any closer when he stands up and then moves. Other guys are going to start making room.
Wait, did only one of them fail?
Yes.
It is difficult terrain still, though.
Oh, it's also difficult terrain? Hold on. Alright, so he was out of it.
It makes it difficult terrain, and then it's also heavily obscure.
With reach, he can make it. Wait, hold on, that might have been too much. Okay, no, he's out of range. Alright, get the body out of here. That means only 3 devils are going to be able to attack with glaives, because they are reach weapons. We're going to start with the one next to Tyrus. It's going to be glaive and a beard attack. Glaive first. That's going to be a 19 to hit, which I'm pretty sure does.
Yeah.
10 damage from the glaive.
Oh.
The bite is 16. Does that hit?
No, a 16 will not.
Alright. Then a glaive on Odomai and a glaive on Darval. Actually, yeah, glaive on Odomai. Alright, Odomai 20, Darval 19. Both hit. Odomai is 13. Darval is 12 on those hits. That is all their turns, though. 2 of them were slowed down enough that they couldn't get there. Pterodactyl.
Okay, I'll go for this clear one. Right by, the Tyrus. So...
Right.
That's what I was thinking, yeah.
Practice. That is a hit. Roll damage. He is still up, but deep in the red. Tyrus.
All right. So if I quicken like a level 3 spell first, then that will work.
Which spell is it?
I guess it's level 4 spell. I was gonna do Storm Spear.
Okay, so that would make it a bonus action, which means you could also still do a standard action cantrip, is what that would do.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Okay, so we have Storm Spear.
Oh, Storm Sphere.
Yeah. It's pretty awesome sounding.
Thought it was
so
sphere.
I'd like it to encompass all 20 feet of these guys.
20-foot radius, and yeah, it's gonna get all of them.
Yeah.
Nice.
I assume double. I think that's it.
You are far from the mic. Okay, so the sphere appears. When it appears, they have to make strength saving throws or take 2d6 bludgeoning because of the high winds. So they do get advantage on these. Top left guy.
I believe, but I don't know when my lightning pops off, but for casting a thunder spell.
Oh, it would go off right away. So
Okay.
guy on your left drops.
Nice.
Starts to turn
Excellent.
into just like a bunch of like burnt carbonized bone as the devils return to their plane. The other 2 guys take 3. Go ahead and roll 2d6. These guys are rolling all these saves at advantage. Top left guy. Pass. Oh my god. Middle guy, pass. Next guy, pass. Bottom guy, fail. So this guy at the bottom right takes 2. Everyone else takes 1. However, now that since you did that, okay. It would actually behoove you more to not quicken this.
It's true.
Because if you use a quicken to do a bonus action, you can't also do the bonus action of throwing the lightning in there.
Oh, okay.
But if you did just the action, then you could also do the bonus action of the lightning.
Then I won't quicken it. I'll just do that then.
Makes sense. I think in
Yeah,
character,
that's
like,
what
your
for
guy
bonus.
would know in character what's up.
Yeah, probably.
So you can use a bonus action to cause a bolt of lightning to leap from the center of the sphere toward one of the creatures you choose within 60 feet of the center. Make a ranged spell attack. You have advantage if the target's in the sphere. On a hit, they take 4d6 lightning. No save. So you choose one of the 4 of them to get hit by the lightning, or to be aimed at lightning.
Which one looks the healthiest?
This back dude.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit that guy.
All right. Roll to hit with advantage. Do whatever your spell attack roll is, basically. Whoops, threw that d20 on the floor.
I think this will. Hold on, I think I have it. Oh, I guess it didn't set that one. Would it just be like my regular rage spell then, I guess?
Yeah, it's just like a regular range spell.
Okay, so it'll be that plus 7. 22.
Roll again, because you might crit if it's advantage.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh, nice!
As if.
So there's no save on this for him. Just roll 8d6 on this guy, which is basically a fireball with advantage.
Okay, so 8.
That was almost as good as that could have gone if only the 2d6 bludgeoning had done more.
Right? Oh, man.
All right, 26. This guy is bloodied as well, meaning only the bottom right one of them is not bloodied at this point.
9.
All right, Darval.
So if I go here, am I in the sphere?
No, you should not be.
I attack this guy with my sword.
All right.
He is in my area though.
Oh,
Oh.
there's 2 effects going at once. What if he goes
Here I'm
1
in the
down?
sphere.
Yeah, if he goes 1 down, he's fine.
Okay.
I'll go here and attack with my sword. Twice.
I'd put 2 animations. I
Disadvantage
feel
still.
like that would look confusing. That is, even with disadvantage, again, 2 hits. Jesus.
Nice.
Can't be stopped.
Ooh, look at that first slashing damage too.
Slashing, so 30 total. The bottom right
Okay.
one is almost dead after 2 powerful slashes. 3 out of 4 of them are in the red.
Unfortunately, I got something wrong with that. With my browser, it's like this thing popped up that I can't get rid of.
Oh, okay.
Just tell me what I rolled, but it's
You
not
got a 16 and a 14 for damage, so you almost killed him.
Ah, I see it now. Awesome. Yeah, those are good.
Hey,
those are good rolls.
Ben,
Yeah?
would that bonus action have counted for a thunder spell for my...
I don't believe so, because I think that is it specifies a spell. Or is it an effect?
Ooh, I have...
What's it called? Heart of the Storm or something?
Yeah, it was something like that.
I'm 90% sure it's spell.
I feel like I'm almost positive it is, but I'll check just to be safe. It is a spell.
Just in case. Okay.
If you move up 1, I mean, I put the lightning kind of down badly. You could move up 1 and be in melee without touching either the sleet storm or the lightning sphere. Oh, this is like not scrolling down. There we go. That one slightly, but they're pretty much the same. They're both in like single digits. All right, going for the one in front of you. 11 does not hit.
Ratchet.
Oh, extra attack. Oh my god. You close your eyes against the like rain and lightning, and you just whiff. What an outstanding hit! All right, Sephiroth.
Ouch.
Okay. So aside from just maintaining concentration, I'm going to start sending out Eldritch Blasts at the two in front.
Okay,
The right.
the right one first. Go for it. Yeah. That is still enough to, boom, takes a bolt to the chest and starts disintegrating in embers.
Then I'm going to aim at the left of the two in the front.
12 does not hit.
Okay.
All right, that's the devils.
And they're going to have to roll for prone.
Yes, they are. All right, let's see. But with advantage because of the spell. Top left. Got it. Right. Also got it. Bottom. Also got it. It is difficult, but they're still going to move through it. One is going to double attack Tyrus. One Odomai, one Darval. So let's start with Tyrus. Glaive. 14 is a miss. Beard. 19 is a hit with the beard on Tyrus. Tyrus takes 6 damage and give me a Constitution save.
Don't forget +2 to the aura.
And +2, yeah, 'cause within 10 of Darval. That is a pass. Next up, let's
Yeah,
do
25.
Odomai. Does a 16 hit Odomai, right? That's your AC? Alright. Glaive hits you for 4. Beard hits you for also 4. Minimum on both swings there. So 8 damage total, and give me a con save. +2 from Darval. That is absolutely a pass. Final one on Darval. Glaive and Beard are both gonna hit. Glaive is 7 damage. Beard is also 7.
Okay.
But you are already poisoned and can't get more poisons. That is the end of their turn. Alright, Terra. In terms of least damaged, second, middle damaged, this guy is the worst off. He only has like single digits, so probably not worth a sneak attack. All right, big boy, go with your shot.
Yeah, let's go with the.
And Odomai does have a hammer out, so this is with sneak. Even if, I guess you're advantaging anyway, so it'd be sneak either way, but still.
That's it.
We're extra super positive. 24 will hit.
Oh, good.
And he had exactly 20 left as the arrow gets him in the forehead, and in a burst of brimstone and fire, he disappears.
Nice.
Dead one's out of here. Alright, Tyrus.
Alright. I'm going to I'm gonna quicken a spell. Shocking Grass. I'm doing 2 Shocking Grass, so it doesn't super matter which one I. There's the first one on that guy.
That does hit.
Nice.
It's
And then-
sulfur. It's sulfur, Odomai.
Nice.
It's just like the old archaic version of calling it that. Front guy goes down.
Bonus action, hit that guy. Oh, wait. He takes 3 damage. That guy, does that just kill him?
It leaves him at 1.
Bonus action, hit him with the lightning bolts.
Alright, bonus action from the sphere, leaps out at him, with advantage, because he's still in the bubble. Pretty much if you hit him, he's dead, and you have advantage, so it should be fine. You've already hit him, yeah. He's one last lightning bolt, boom, cracks out, and as the magic fades, you guys are out of combat. I'm gonna change up our music and do XP in the hopes that maybe it'll level you guys, and then we can try to figure it out between sessions.
Pretty close.
Ideal.
We are pretty close.
Everyone gets 840.
Think that's a level? Let's find out. Yep, just a level.
Nice.
Oh,
actually, you guys do get XP for the golem as well, because you all met the condition for him not killing you, which was everyone donated something.
Oh, nice.
But all of you needed to do it, so I wasn't sure you guys would be able to pull that off.
Would the prestidigitation thing, if he only did that, would that?
If you'd only done that, no, it would not have counted. It needs to be something actually. Everyone
That would have been hilarious.
gets an additional 1,000. If you take your stuff away, he'll beat the shit out of you, and I will revoke the 1,000 XP. Until you
He
can beat
sounded really tough. You're like, he's taking half damage on everything. I'm like,
they're pretty tough. Golems, in my opinion, in all their various forms, are one of the scariest monsters in TTRPG. I feel like people sleep on them a lot, and they are real powerful.
okay.
So we leveled, and we'll have to figure out how to level next time, but awesome stuff. Good job, guys.
The golem crafter would be cool as well, yeah. Alright, so we're going to presume that you guys are... Honestly, you could short rest now. That was the most immediate threat that would actually rush out to combat you guys. So you could long rest in the library with Ida.
I vote for that.
Yeah.
That way we
definitely.
can level and just be ready for
Yeah, I would say let's do that. Then we don't have to worry about leveling up next time. So go ahead and bump your guys' levels up to 8. And I'm pretty sure 8 is going to be a ability score increase or a feat.
Ooh.
And keep in mind, there are some feats that give you +1 to an ability score. So if you're at an odd number, you can potentially kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
Yeah.
But we'll see what you guys choose next time.
One to fear, just one pumps.
Alright. Talk to you guys later. No worries.
Later.
Actually,
Peace.